I'm sure many of you that have been out to restaurants before have seen this. The sommelier, the server, brings a bottle of wine to the table, presents it to the guests, then proceeds to open the bottle and pour the host a taste. Why do they do this? And what is the best way to handle this? In this video, we'll show you what to do. Hi, I'm Reggie Norito, here to help you learn more about wine one sip at a time. In this video, we're going to look at the restaurant ritual of presenting, then tasting the host a bottle of wine, and what you should do when it's your turn to taste the wine. No one is really sure when the practice of tasting wine before serving began, but some people point to the time of ancient Egypt and Rome where the practice probably got its start. During those times, one of the most effective ways to eliminate people of power, either politically or by way of noble decree, was by poisoning. In fact, poisoning became such an effective tool for nefarious power seekers that people began to employ human tasters to taste the food first to make sure there wasn't any poison in the food. Of course, poison as a tool of eliminating enemies is not as popular as it was back then, but elements of the practice of tasting food before consuming, like the ritual of tasting the wine before serving, still exists today. So what do you do when it's your turn to taste the wine? It's important to note that if you select the wine, you become the host. All wine service will start and end with you. So if you want to avoid this scenario altogether, you're better off letting someone else choose the wine. However, if you don't have a problem with doing the tasting song and dance, I'll help you along and tell you what you can expect and how you can proceed. Okay, so the bottle of wine has been brought to the table. The sommelier or the server will present the bottle to you to make sure this is the wine you ordered. Then they will proceed to open the bottle, then pour you a small taste of the wine. Now you could do one of four things here. The most common is to swirl the wine, then smell it and taste it. If it suits you, you can nod your head in approval and say, "That's fine," or something similar. The sommelier will then begin pouring for the rest of the table, then end with you and set the bottle next to you. Another way to handle the tasting is just to smell the wine. That's the way wine professionals tend to do it. As long as there isn't any faults or anything else like that going on in the wine, they give the green light to pour. Now, if you're out on a date and your date is a wine lover, you don't feel like embarrassing yourself, another way you can do this is to defer the tasting responsibilities to your date. You can politely say, "My friend here is a big Pinot Noir fan. I'd like her to taste the wine," or something to that effect. The sommelier will then taste the wine with your date and proceed from there. The final option, which I'll cover in another video in more detail, is when the wine doesn't smell or taste to what you were expecting. Maybe the wine is corked or has another fault. You can politely decline the bottle with a short explanation as to why. So, there you have it. Next time you're out on a date, or you're with business associates, or just among friends, and they ask you to pick the wine, you'll know what to do. Thanks for joining me. Now, if you like this video, I hope you press the like icon, and if you'd like to see more videos just like this, I hope you press subscribe. Until next time, peace out.